Do you know what an ultimatum is? Has anyone ever given you an ultimatum? Maybe it was your mom when you were a child. She told you that if you didn't finish your dinner, you wouldn't get to go out and play with the other kids that evening. Or maybe it was your boss when you had grown up and got a job. You weren't too excited about that job, and your boss comes in one day and tells you that unless you start showing up for work on time, he's going to fire you. That's just a couple of examples. Ultimatums come in all shapes and sizes. The one thing that they have in common is the do this or else structure. That's what makes it an ultimatum. That's basically the definition of an ultimatum. Meet the requirement or suffer the consequences. It's easy to think of ultimatums as negative, but they're very often given with good intentions. Mom didn't tell you to eat your dinner just to frustrate you. She knew you needed your nutrition. Even if you didn't like your peas or broccoli, Mom knew you still needed your nutrition. And your boss didn't want to fire you. That meant he'd just have to go hire and train someone else. So he wanted you to do a good job so you could both be successful. But sometimes we need this little encouragement to do the right thing. That encouragement can come in all kinds of different ways. And sometimes it comes in the form of an ultimatum, helping us to understand that we need to meet the requirement or we'll have to endure the consequences. When the other forms of encouragement don't work, maybe it's time for a clearly stated ultimatum. Do this or else. The Bible has all kinds of encouragement and instruction and guidance for us. And you know what else it has? It has ultimatums. Do this or else statements. And a number of those ultimatums come straight from the mouth of Jesus. They're not suggestions. They're not requests. They're not helpful wisdom. They're ultimatums. Very clear, do this or else statements. And they're not about trivial, mundane, or minor consequences. They are about eternal, fatal, everlasting consequences. You actually can't get a more serious ultimatum than the ones in the Bible. We can study the Bible regularly and that will always be helpful, but unless we understand these ultimatums within the Bible, all that other study may prove to be a bit of a waste of time. So in this series of videos, we're going to look at several of those ultimatums. We'll keep the video short, we'll hit the high points, and then leave it to you to consider these ultimatums further. I hope you'll join us. Quite literally, your life depends on understanding these ultimatums. So please join us. I'm confident it'll be worth your time.